In this episode of Pokemon Totem, the gang is finally back together and are headed straight into their first gym challenge. The Whitecoats' presence in the Apcol Mountains is clear, but will they finally meet a redeeming friend amongst these strangers? Only time will tell in this episode of Pokemon Totem.
Are you recording?
Yeah, I just hit record.
Yeah, we're just
That's the theme song for this session.
Yeah.
No, Rachel, you know what it should be?
what?
The theme song should be dee 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 dee.
A D&D story.
Dee 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 dee.
I was gonna have to school special. Alright, well,
Ready.
last time, it's been a long time, and last time we were all separated, and I planned on starting this episode out by everyone giving a little synopsis of their growth episode, which I can still help with, if you remember or had notes. Amanda, I have all your notes if you need help, but I wanted to go in order, so we'll start off with you, Rachel. Letty.
So, when I woke up, I was in some trippy, never-ending cave system by myself. You know, like you do. And I heard, I believe it was a scream.
Mm-hmm.
A woman's scream. And
you can you demonstrate what the scream sounded like?
that wasn't verbatim, so don't take my word for it, but I was close. And every time I would proceed through the passage, there'd be a rock slide, it was really weird because I didn't feel like the ground shaking or anything, but there would be a rock slide, and I'd keep going farther and farther inside, and same thing would keep happening, and I saw a silhouette of woman in front of me, and I pursued it, thinking that it might be this same mysterious voice that I heard when I got my HOC. And of course, things kept getting weird because I kept just fucking running after it. And then I ran into a super cutie named Evanora, and she is from the Elkinmont, and I found out some pretty lit stuff about them, and I saw her cute little phantom, and I found out that it was them that was, leading me on down the hallway. That was terrible grammar, I'm sorry. And I found out about the Elkinmont Totem, which is draping on. Found out that there is a small town nearby where the Elkinmont are, because apparently we can't find them. They're under some kind of illusion, so we won't be able to see them, but I think Kingston is the town that's nearby where they like to, jack their shit. And she warned me to stay away from the Blue Woods because it's, quote, not a good place anymore.
Hi.
I sent a picture of Phantom so you could see Amanda.
He's hella cute.
Oh.
He's a little boy. Oh, and she also warned me about the thing about the Blue Woods that makes it kind of shifty is that there are Whitecoats that pretend to be from Apcol that live in the Blue Woods, and they're called the HOC. We,
yeah.
Okay.
The Royal We.
The Royal We.
Yeah.
That's my story.
Nice. And unfortunately, with Jesse not here, I'll give Willie's account. Willie awoke very much in a similar situation in a cave with all of y'all missing. He was actually woken up by Macho because the cave started to shake, and if you remember, that had been kind of a consistent thing about these mountain or this cavern system, is that the ground has been shaking a little bit, and they ran away from it, running up a hallway, but eventually they couldn't outrun it, and there was a big landslide, and they fell through the ground. And they actually fell on some metal grating into a supply room. And when they came out of the supply room, there were a bunch of Whitecoats working with a bunch of ground Pokemon moving ground around. Willie snuck. He was trying to get out. Actually, he did like a super great stealth roll and or I think Macho did it, and like stole like a key card off of a guard, but almost got caught. Ran into a locker room and he fought a Whitecoat miner who had a map of Apcol, and it looked fairly normal except for a couple of red lines that were kind of drawn through the mountains. And I think he managed to save that map. I think he has it in his inventory. So he was running out, and when he ran out, he kind of watched some Whitecoats mess with this door. And it looked like part of the cave, but is actually like a faux door hidden in the cave wall. And that's when he ran back into Letty. And then they were chasing after what sounded like Claire screaming. I think that was basically what happened with Willie. I'm trying to remember if there's anything else. That seems about it.
All right.
And what about you, Claire?
Well, apparently, I wrote nothing down.
No,
so.
It's in my notebook. Do you need to read it off my notebook, or you want me to read it?
No, I can give a brief synopsis myself.
Okay.
Sweet caressing sound of Danny DeVito's voice, and I couldn't figure out where it was coming from.
Wait, what?
Turned out that it was coming. I woke up to the sweet caressing sound of Danny DeVito's voice.
Was it really that sweet?
I tried to figure out where it was coming from, and it turns out that it was Zuzu. So we're exiting. So we're exiting the cave, and long sport, I came across a dragon Pokemon that needed my help. I would also like to note that that one. So while I was helping this dragon, by the way, I saw some Digletts, which we have seen before, and then they were gone, just like they were before. I saw some Digletts, and then they weren't there anymore, so... Anyway, I helped the dragon get out, and then we had a total spirited away moment. He let me get on his back, and we rode out of the cave. And, then I remind him of his actual name, which was a river, and then he turned into a boy. I'm just kidding.
I got very excited.
He showed me a dome. It was like a metal dome. If I'm correct, that belonged to the Whitecoats? Question mark. And I think that's where all the rumbling was coming from. Caused by that. I think.
Maybe.
But then he dropped me off with you guys, and that was that. I couldn't talk to Zuzu anymore. I couldn't hear the sweet voice of Danny DeVito no more.
no more. I couldn't hear the sweet, sweet, melodious voice of Danny DeVito no more.
Sometimes I like to listen to Danny DeVito audio tracks to soothe me to sleep.
DeVito ASMR is the best ASMR.
DeVito Samar is the best.
So did any of that include you screaming? Because we both definitely heard you screaming.
I might have screamed when I heard Zuzu speaking as Danny DeVito.
No, I think it was when because Drampa was like, all right, I'm going to put you back on the ground, or you were like, I need to go back to my friends, and then he just did he just dropped out of the sky, and it was a little unexpected.
That might have been it. Hold on. Can you guys hear this? Do you hear that?
Not really. What is it? Sounds like shit.
Piper.
Oh, it's a cat.
Could you hear her purring?
Yeah, I do.
She's just going.
All right.
So yeah, everyone, gathered back together, and the way the last episode ended was, everyone was kind of standing around laughing, sweetly, and the camera panned away, and just beyond the ridge was a silver glimmer of the dome close in the distance.
Oh shit.
Can we, before we continue, can we do the laughing happily?
You just did it, so.
Has to be like those Olive Garden laughs.
So you all got together and you kind of, told the stories of what happened between you all, and what am I trying to say? You all exchanged stories, and then that's where we are now. Again, with the Silver Dome kind of off in the south, and Claire probably would have pointed that out to you all.
All right.
I'm assuming.
Go south. Sure, I did.
Yes, master.
All right. Just to kind of... Oh, go ahead.
I have a request. Just so that we don't get confused, could you please, whenever you do things as Willie, could you please give us a good Willie voice?
Actually, after telling his part of the story, Willie starts coughing kind of frantically and develops a sore throat.
Oh.
But is
frantically sign language.
He doesn't know sign language. But he will give you thumbs ups and downs on the way.
Ain't that smart, don't.
Yeah.
He's just flapping his arms happily, like that, like a Pokemon.
You just hear the flapping of hands in the microphone.
Yes.
He's just doing the hand jive.
So we're gonna quickly travel through the mountains, so we can get down to our first gym experience.
Travel down the mountains
to
our first gym experience.
You start using the shimmer of this dome as kind of a cardinal direction, and you're just following the mountains kind of perilously to this spot. And eventually, I'll say there's a nice little overhang where at some point you do get a very good look at it. It's a ginormous half sphere just sticking out of the ground.
Holy shit.
It's very dark on the outside and very reflective. You probably wouldn't be your characters probably won't realize this, but the entire exterior is covered in solar panels.
Oh, they're environmentally friendly Whitecoats, I believe.
The sun is shining off of them, and looking down at it, there's an obvious pathway and a small kind of dome entrance. I kind of like if you imagine like Sandy's tree house from SpongeBob, except instead of glass, it's like solar panels.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Do they all know karate?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's a fighting gym. Joke's on you. It's not electric. It's not a power company. But yeah, there's kind of like not a dome, but like a door sticking out, like a entryway, and you already see the path kind of leading down there, and on the path there is a large billboard, like a giant sign, and it's very, very aged. It looks like it's been there. It's odd. It looks like it's been there for hundreds of years, but obviously, the Whitecoats haven't been here that long. It just seems to have aged poorly.
It's like them.
And it on the sign it reads Mitchell Power Company.
Oh!
Gasp. That's the sound clear of me.
I don't really know if this is worthy of a gasp. I have a not in character question.
Sure, yeah.
Are power companies something that we would be accustomed to, or would that be like, what kind of alien science?
I'd say. What's your God, I have not done this in a long time. Intelligence. What's your intelligence?
20.
How much? 20?
Yeah, that's what it says on my sheet.
Dang. Then you don't know what a power company is, but you have enough. You have enough, like, you can decipher that. Break it down. Like, well, obviously it's some kind of building that converts power and sends it off to places, and you kind of use the context clues of what I think his name was Joseph or Jacob had told you in the cave, that the lights going on and off, those were all put out by the Whitecoats, and that was that is kind of where the power is coming from, and Willie kind of helps out, and he explains that, like, the drilling that was happening in the cave, because there was some kind of mechanical aspect to this too. The drilling seemed to be taking up a lot of power, and every time the drill would start, the lights would dim, and it seemed like they were kind of trading power.
Oh, that's interesting.
At least those are, again, the assumptions that you have come up to. So you all, well, I'm assuming you all want to continue on.
Hell yeah, I want to see what's in this magic house of power.
So you all walk down the path, and eventually you end up at the front gates, the entryway, and there's two large silver doors. There are two large silver doors that are the entryway to this place, and there's also, to the left of the doors, a small black panel that's about 5 inches by 4 inches. It's small, and a very worn green button and some mesh metal around it.
A button, you say?
I think Amanda wants to push the button.
No. I would like to investigate the panel.
Sure. Do a What are you looking for? You just want to like know more about it?
Check it out.
She wants
I
to.
want to get a feel for this panel. What's it about? What's its story? What's its home life?
It's a panel that is metal and technologically advanced and has a button on it. That's the best you're going to come up with.
Let's push the button.
So can we investigate the button?
I want to push the button.
It's a green button.
I want to push the button.
Let's push the button.
While you two are arguing, Willie and Macho pull at the door handles and nothing happens. They don't budge like an inch.
Let's push that button.
Push that button. Push that. That's what Claire's doing.
I vote to push the button. I'll push the button.
I want to push the button. I push the button.
We push the button at the same time.
We push the button at the same time.
So you push the
3,
button together.
2. Oh,
yes.
Damn it.
No, do it. There you go. And when you do this, the panel above hand flicks on. It turns on, and all you see is static. And from the mesh panel underneath, you can hear that white noise coming through.
Can we open it?
Question.
Can I test the door?
Willie and Macho are already over there. They continue to pull on the door and nothing happens.
Push the button again.
You push it again, the screen goes off.
Push the button again. Put that screen back on.
You push it again and it turns on, and then you push it again and it turns back off.
No. Push it.
You push it again.
Hold on, wait.
You don't push it.
I was gonna let the special guest push the button. Are you
Okay,
ready?
you push the button, and it flickers back on, and there's static, and you hear underneath the static, hello?
Hello?
A voice.
And you hear it again. Hello? Is someone there?
Yes.
Hello.
We are here.
Hi. We pushed the button and it made a noise, and then we pushed it again, it turned off, and then we pushed again and it made another noise.
There's a lot of static, and you hear just see.
See?
Seeds?
See me.
Sea leaf?
See you? No, I just hear you.
There's more static, and you hear very quietly, drat. And the screen turns off. It blinks off. And then a moment later, it blinks back on, and it's still staticky. But slowly, the picture of a large white room comes into view. And there's, again, you're kind of putting some pieces together, because this is all very, very new to you. There's a lot of technologically advanced things sitting in this room. Very confusing, like stacks of machinery and tables covered in papers and compartments. And in the middle of the screen is a skinny, middle-aged man with very, very large glasses. And I know I'm not very anime-ish, but he's very, very anime tropey in that he's got these big, thick glasses that are like swirly. You know, you can't see his pupils.
Perfect.
And
It's the kid from Sailor Moon.
Yeah.
And he's looking into the camera, like it's really, really close up, and you hear him again. See me now.
Yes.
Yes, we can see you.
And as the picture kind of comes a little bit clearer. It doesn't ever really get better, but when it becomes a little more clear, you see him standing there, and he smiles, and he says, "Well, I certainly am excited to have visitors. Who's there?"
Well, Willie hand signs. Just supposed to mean Willie.
Thank God.
Well, my name is Claire, and this is Letty and Willie. We were just,
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, listen. Oh, go ahead. That's fine. Yeah,
No, you go ahead.
I was just gonna say we were just passing through.
For science.
Very
Science.
odd. There's not many people who pass through these parts anymore. Are you locals?
We are not. We are but travelers. But we saw this from a distance, and we wanted to come and see what this was.
I'm sorry for not being more clear, and excuse my forwardness, but I'm asking, are you from Apcol or are you Whitecoats?
Apcol.
Apcol.
Oh, splendid. And you see him clap his hands together, and he's smiling. It's about time that someone came to visit me, and I'm glad it's not those bullies from the mining company.
The mining company.
Oh.
Willie kind of waves and points at him, trying to indicate, the thing I saw.
Oh.
It's actually kind of why we're here. We're trying to solve the white coat problem, as it were.
If you will.
Oh, that's very interesting. I didn't know that the tides have turned, and that the Apcol people were actually helping us Whitecoats.
Wait.
I'm confused.
Hold on.
What was the issue?
So this dude is a white coat?
Yes. The Apcol people are all Aboriginal. They're not technologically advanced.
We're idiots. Oh my gosh. Should we
You seem nice enough.
should we
man.
continue to help this guy?
You wanna tell us what's going on with those mean mining guys?
They're wrecking the mountains. I can tell you. Oh my god, that's adorable. That was very unexpected.
Wow.
They're draining the mountains of all natural resources. It's really, really obnoxious. They're starting to push away other Apcol people, like the not the Skole. What am I talking about? Where are my notes? And he's drifting around and rustling papers all around him. It's been so long since I've done this. Oh, I did mean the Skole. Good. I'm not an idiot. The Skole and the Wakinya people have been basically bullied out of the mountains because of these white coal miners. You see, I'm a man of science. This power company is half a power resource for all of Apcol, but it's also a research lab.
So let me get this straight. You, a man of science, and me. a teenage girl, so we are morally on the same footing, you see. I, too, want to preserve our natural resources.
Well, I hate to say it, but in order for us to continue our research and achieve a similar goal, we will have to somewhat aid in the Whitecoats. Now, we may be able to redirect the power so that the mining company gets shut down. However, this power building, this factory, has been out of service for some time. You see, and he kind of like waves around the room he's in. He says, the power went off some time ago after some relays got destroyed, and I've been trapped inside this laboratory since then.
Well, that is unfortunate.
I might be able to open those doors for you. I keep them locked so that dangerous people don't get in, especially the mining company, because they are very annoyed with our progress. But if I open those doors, do you think you might be able to help me turn the power back on? It's very simple, actually, and I can walk you through it.
Bloody. Can I talk to you for a second? One-on-one?
Sure.
Why are we helping a white coat?
Let me get this straight. The power company guy is a white coat.
Yes.
And the mining company is also white coats,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
So, wait a minute. Okay, then is this
Yeah.
guy part of the HWE?
No.
He's just an environmentally friendly white coat. He's an organic, non-GMO white coat.
How can we trust him, though?
Well, either way, I mean,
Because so far...
if I have to choose a white coat to help, I'm going to probably want to choose the one that's not destroying and depleting all of our natural resources.
That is a fair argument. Oh. Okay. Proceed.
Good sir. Who would like to assist you?
He's on the screen, and he's got his fingers, the tips of his fingers together, and he's kind of like rhythmically tapping between them.
What say you?
Would you like to...
How can we help you with your power problems?
Firstly, well, there are 3 generators that need to be thrown back online. Unfortunately, the power company is somewhat overrun with some wild Pokemon that, unrelated to me, I can promise you, were experiments of the Whitecoats. They're not exactly happy. And this, as you can see, the power company is being reverted back to nature as it is. So it's somewhat dangerous on the inside, but these generators must be turned back on in order for us to continue running our research.
Where might these generators be?
They are throughout the power company itself, inside the building.
Oh. Well, let me at it.
Wait, isn't the building locked?
It is. There is just enough power to unlock the front door.
Well, then, by all means. I'm ready to turn on some generators.
He says, "Oh joy, please stand by because the doors will not be unlocked for long. You see, I don't want any unwanted guests. Oh, I beg my pardon. I think you might want to know who I am before we continue our trust. My name is Dr. Zephania. or you can call me Dr. Z.
All right.
Dr. Z.
Let me break that down.
How would you spell that, Dr. Zephania?
ZAP. Oh, wait, why don't I just write it here? Get it?
Oh, Dr. Zephania, it's amazing how you can write in thin air like that.
Get it? It's Zap. Because it's
that's a good one. Can I call you? Can I call you Zaffy?
No, Dr. Z is fine.
Pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Zaffy boy.
I guess you all did introduce yourselves.
We did.
Now, ready at the doors, I'm about to switch the power over.
Let her rip, Doc.
Ew, don't fart.
He turns around and he starts clicking on some machinery, and suddenly the feed cuts out. The green button, which had actually glowed just slightly, dies. And you hear the front doors click, and Macho happens to open the door.
Woo! I jumped in.
I do so well.
You all enter, and inside the dome, the ceiling is very, very high. It actually reaches all the way up to the peak of the dome, several stories ahead above you. And in this entryway, it's actually very, very elegant. There's a red carpet and several pillars. And these pillars are very, technologically based. They look like big cathode ray tubes, which, of course, you wouldn't really know because don't do that kind of stuff. But they're very, very technologically advanced. And the most noticeable thing about this area is that there is a thick layer of dust on everything. It seems that the building has been shut for a fairly long time. It's fairly quiet. There is some buzzing that you can hear. But every once in a while you hear the cry of a Pokemon here and there. Just from looking around, though, there's nothing in this entryway. Straight ahead, where the carpet ends, is a U-shaped desk. Some kind of guest information kind of desk. And there are several computers and screens sitting on this desk, one of which is turned on, and that's where you realize the buzzing is coming from. That's where that static is coming from.
Okay.
Behind it is a set of stairs that leads to a catwalk. At the top of the catwalk is a set of big golden doors. To the right of those doors on the catwalk is a room that has the words Hydro Room kind of printed above it in big metal letters. Mm-hmm. On the ground floor where you're standing, to the left of the desks, is a room, a set of doors. They're kind of like the sliding Star Wars doors, and they're slightly ajar. It's maybe an inch open, and next to that is a sign that says Project Room.
I bet that's where the experiments took place. But that's just a hunch.
And where the gold doors are, letters engraved onto the doors, it says Control Room. From the desk where that computer is staticking, you can hear a faint voice coming from that direction.
I want to go towards the faint voice.
As you walk over, you realize it's Dr. Z calling out to you. Did you make it? Hello?
We did. We are inside.
We're here.
Oh, joy. Well, I believe the easiest place to start is going to be inside the project room, which you should be seeing to your left.
All right.
If you would like, honestly, to be completely honest, I'm very limited on the control I have from here. On the keyboard in front of the screen, you should see a restart button. And sure enough, there's a big, kind of like the enter key that says restart.
Okay.
If you press it, it might be able to open the project door. It's been ajar for some time.
I press the button.
When you do, again, the screen kind of blinks out, and you hear a rolling sound, and the screen turns back on, and it's white, and in red letters, the words Mitchell Power Company appear and fade away, and a scene kind of evolves in front of you on the screen, and it's a video feed of Dr. Z standing in his laboratory looking at the screen.
Is this a live video feed?
As you wonder
Sorry,
that,
we're recording.
you hear, "Hello, this is Dr. Zaphania, entry number 1 on Project Porygon."
I watch.
He continues, "My hypothesis is that the Pokemon Porygon is able to transcend reality into a virtual realm that needs power to operate, which is produced by the Porygon, which may prove perpetual energy may be achieved if the Porygon can transfer some amount of energy in the output to begin perpetual input. Porygon is by far the most odd Pokemon, if you can even call it that, as Porygon holds no physical similarities to any other Pokemon, such as a heartbeat." And right as he says heartbeat, it cuts out and it turns back to static. And you can see Dr. Z faintly behind the static, and he says, "Oh, joy, my video diaries have saved. Great." And after he says that, the project room doors open wide.
Go into
I thought he said that. Thought he said that he did an experiment on the Pokemon.
His hypothesis is that if Porygon can create energy inside a virtual realm, that energy, which is being produced in a realm that's not real, can be sent to the physical world. That's kind of layman's terms of what he was saying.
Let's continue.
Is it wrong that I think that's pretty cool?
Is it wrong that I'm looking at my cat's teeth?
No.
Look, I'm having a character crisis, and you're looking at your cat's teeth. I'm asking the real question.
Sorry.
My little scientific
Sorry,
brain is a flutter.
Letty's like asking the important questions, and I'm just like stretching Zuzu's mouth, being like, "Look at your teeth."
It honestly sounds accurate. Never mind. Let's go into the
I am the youngest in the group.
Willie's kind of like walking
Let
over,
go.
checking out the doorway.
I let go of Zuzu Flappery.
Sliding into the project room, you're immediately interrupted by a tall wall of data towers. These big glass cabinets filled with wires and boards that are not blinking. There's a faint blink every here and there, but they're not really doing anything. The ground is covered from debris of the ceiling tiles that have fallen all over.
Crawl over data boards.
Give me an athletics check.
Oh shit. That might be a little bit hard. Piper. One. Is this a bad idea? Should I not be crawling over the data board?
I mean, it's a little too late to ask that. You're already
Yeah,
doing it.
you gotta roll for it. Come on.
Damn it. Can I take it back? What am I rolling? A
Athletics.
D20? Is that D20?
Yes, D20, Amanda.
17.
You reach to jump over it and maybe go 3/4 of the way and just kind of slide down. They're very tall. But you do see a pathway that leads to the south.
Well, let's
I
take
turned to
it.
Letty. I'd slide down the data boards. Path to the south.
Let's just take a path that doesn't require rock climbing.
Well, you say that, and as you walk south, there is a data tower that has fallen over. But let's roll. Let's do another athletics check just to see how well you can get over this.
Not well. 10.
3.
Yeah, you kind of just stomp all over it. Willie definitely has to help you out. Willie definitely does better than y'all. So he gets you by. And as you're scrambling across the data tower, you can hear kind of high-pitched whooping coming from somewhere within the project room.
Whooping? Can you give
Whooping.
an example?
Whoop, whoop, whoop. That's
Can
literal.
we see where it's coming from or investigate for it?
No!
It's kind of echoing, so it's coming from
Sorry.
like all over.
Piper.
Oh, shit.
Okay, Amanda, you might need to put her down so that you don't, because you're getting very distracted.
I'm sorry, she is eating my die.
Well, then stop her and then kick her out of the room, so we can move on.
Sorry.
So, after you get past this data tower, there's a lot of debris. There's a lot of things that have been fallen over or broken, and you're kind of stuck walking through a pathway that has these weird white. It's like whitish light. There's 3 sensors, and they're all emitting this white electric wave that you can see.
3 sensors?
Yes. There's 3 sets, like one after another after another.
Is there any way I could investigate to kind of see or get an idea of what they are? Like, I know I won't know what they are, but
all you can tell is they're about the size of your palm, where they're emitting this kind of white electric wave, and the electric wave is just kind of buzzing in front of you. It's not making any kind of sound, but it's just kind of buzzing. It's about chest level to you, Letty.
okay. Amanda? What do you want to do?
I don't know. Are they just waves, you said?
Yeah.
Like, electric waves?
They're not gonna, like, shock the shit out of me, are they?
Yeah.
From
Do we have...
looking at it, it doesn't look harmful.
I kind of want to touch it.
I volunteer Willie to touch it.
Willie, like, throws his hands up like, what?
You haven't done enough this time. Touch the glowing balls.
Oh, Willie. Touch the balls. Touch the balls.
There's not balls, it's a wave.
I'm at
The wave. Touch the wave.
He slowly sticks his hand out, and as his hand gets closer to the wave, it doesn't disrupt it or anything. And he's just kind of holding it an inch away from the wave itself, and then looks back at you, and looks at you kind of concerned.
That's not good.
I want to touch it now. I want to know.
Oh my god.
Willie's relieved, and he pulls his hand away.
Dead.
I want to know. I touched
Go
the
ahead,
wave.
touch it, Letty.
You put your hand in the path of the wave, and all three waves shut off.
What? Wait, was it like a security system?
You
'Cause
wait.
if so, we just set it off.
You wait for something, and then there's a screech that comes out from above you, and 4 Pokemon fall on top of you.
Fight! Fight! Yep! Fight!
And it's time to roll for initiative. Hey everyone, it's your GM Daily, and I wanted to thank you again for joining us. As we continue to build, we really want to make these videos as enjoyable as possible, so please comment below on ways to make the episode better. I think the first thing to do would be make them shorter so they're a little more digestible, but it's kind of hard to structure that organically within each episode. If you didn't realize, I'm a big Adventure Zone fan. It's because of them that I structure my episodes as such. It's because of, Griffin McElroy. That's how I structure my DMing, my storytelling, all that. It's really because of them that I was inspired to do this entire project. So I owe a lot of thanks to them. A big shout out to them, and I highly recommend you go listen to them if you enjoy the way I do this, if that's even possible, or you just need a podcast to listen to. They've been doing Adventure Zone for, I think, at least 5 years now. So there's plenty to listen to. Plenty. It's great. Also, big thanks to Carlos Eni. I hope I'm saying that correctly still, for the awesome music you're hearing. He's absolutely great. I want to give him a shout out as much as possible because I asked him if I could use his music, and he said yes, as long as I gave him credit. And the credit is very much due. He is amazing, obviously. You can find him just about anywhere: Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Amazon, Spotify as Insane in the Rain Music. Absolutely fantastic guy, fantastic musician, fantastic everything, really, honestly. Lastly, we might be live streaming very, very soon, so please subscribe and look out for notifications on Reddit. I haven't really, again, set up any social media for this page, for this project. Probably going to do that soon, so look out for that too, and that way you can get notifications. Otherwise, thanks again for listening, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the episode.
What about our silent friend, Willie?
Actually, Willie was not surprised at all by this. He and Michelle were ready to go. And so they turn around. Hold on 1 second. God, this is being
Did you all hear me
stupid.
singing Pumpkin Bones?
Mm-hmm.
No, what the fuck is a pumpkin bone?
Oh, there we go.
Or mine. If you didn't hear it, you don't know.
Okay.
So Willie doesn't hesitate, and he points at one of the creatures, which I just realized
Is non-existent.
kind of, because I didn't write anything down. 18. I have it
Good job,
already.
DM.
I just didn't. Oh, that sucks.
Are we dead?
No. It's not gonna be that bad. Anyways, so he points out one of the Pokemon that fell down by you, and Masho lunges forward with a karate chop, and does that sucks. Strength, dexterity. Does 5 points of damage.
Damn.
Huh.
And he that's stupid. Anyway, he points at, so the Pokemon he hit kind of clings around into one of its own behind it, and he points at the other set of Pokemon. There's 4 total Pokemon that just attacked you. Two different species of Pokemon are attacking you though, and at that,
I figure.
the 2 Pokemon that are on Willy go forward, and ooh, that sucks. The one that gets knocked back doesn't get to attack, but the other one does, and it is going to do that. The D6. Ooh. And he does 4 points of damage, electrocuting Masho.
Oh shit.
That's a lot of damage.
And now it is Claire's turn.
I send out. I'm assuming these are all electric Pokemon. So I send out Zuzu. And I tell her to give him a good slap. With. Yeah, I don't know, water gun. Wait, what do I roll?
It's gonna be a D20. Firstly, Amanda, there's 2 sets of Pokemon. Are you attacking the set that Willie's attacking, or are you attacking the other set that he pointed at?
The other set that he pointed at electric?
Okay. I don't know. Roll a animal handling.
Guess we'll never know. 5.
You don't know.
Yeah, okay. Let's just attack the other set. I don't know.
The set that he pointed at?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I use a water gun. Hold on. Oh my god. Oh my lord. I got. Ooh. Okay. Oh, damage bonus +1.
Well, you gotta roll your D20 to see if it hits first.
Well, I got a 19.
You had the attack bonus to your hit roll, right?
Yes.
Okay.
That's
Just
your
making
DC.
Oh no, I didn't. Mine. It was 19 by itself. My attack bonus is +3.
Well, yeah, it definitely hits.
Yeah. Awesome.
All right, then I should roll another. Should I roll a d6 now for my damage?
It'll say on the
Yep.
little graph.
Roll a D6.
I got 5 + 1 is 6.
And then it's -1 from your dexterity modifier, so it's just 5.
What?
Because that's your move. You see where it says D6 plus move?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what that means. That Pokemon did not like that, and it's gonna come after you, and so is the one with it. Ooh, that's a nat 20.
Oh, shit.
One of them kind of just flies past you. The other one, so this Pokemon is actually two parts, and the parts separate and crush Zuzu. In between it...
Ew. How much damage do I take?
Hold on.
Tell me, DM.
I'm getting there. You take 4 points of damage. And,
Too bad.
he is still holding on to you. He's still got Zuzu in between his two parts, squeezing tightly.
I like that. 2 parts? Sounds like he has me squished in between his balls.
And he will not get off you. Won't get off Zuzu. On your next turn, if you roll a strength saving check, you might be able to get away.
I couldn't use charm and make him release me.
If the escape doesn't work, I'll allow that. Okay.
Okay.
But that's their turn. So now it is Letty's turn.
Is there a chance that I could maybe hypnotize the Pokemon that's got Zuzu? Like, if I did that, would it release Zuzu, or would that be counterproductive?
This is that a psychic type move? Is it purple? This Pokemon is resistant, not immune, but resistant to psychic. So I'll do this. Roll with disadvantage, and if you still pass the DC or get the AC, then I will allow that.
What do you mean by roll with disadvantage? I'm sorry.
So you're gonna roll 2 D20s, and you're gonna take the lower of the 2.
Oh, okay, gotcha. 6.
No, that does not.
So 9 after the,
No, that doesn't. That doesn't work.
Okay.
But because you were assisting, because you're helping out, I'm gonna allow you to have a bonus action to attack.
Oh, sweet. I'd like to attack that Pokemon.
The one that's gripping Zuzu?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
I want to lick it.
Alright.
Sure, it's tasty. Where's my pencil?
17.
Yep, that hits.
Okay.
A pencil is not. Oh, here it is.
La, 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 la. This is gonna be good.
Is it?
8 damage. Natural attack roll 18 or 5. Okay, no. So he's not paralyzed, but he takes 8 damage.
Nice. Yeah, that definitely disturbed him. Also, Amanda, you were supposed to take double damage, but since I forgot, I'm not gonna put that on you. But that was absolutely my bad, because I rolled a d20 against her.
Damn.
So back to Willie. Willie and Masho have their own battle going on, and
You know what? I can use my dice tower.
if you forget wisdom stone.
Have I shown you this, Bailey?
Bailey, are you using your dice tower?
I am. No, I haven't seen that. Oh, that's so cool.
I decorated it with Warhammer paints.
Dude, that's
essentially.
nice.
I'm not done with it, but it's it's done as it'll ever be. Thought you might think that's neat.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. I just bought one off Amazon. It's just plastic and black, but I might paint it too.
They're not like great, but they're better than rolling onto the onto the table.
Oh yeah, definitely. I feel like it definitely changes it up too.
Yeah.
All right.
Guys talking.
So,
This is a cat.
Willie is gonna do foresight. Excuse me. My show is gonna do foresight. On one of these Pokemon. Wisdom. That's not surprising. And he has foresight on it now, and will be able to hit it a little better next time. As a bonus action, he's going to try to identify the Pokemon that you two are fighting. He does not succeed because y'all are shit at that for some reason. The two Pokemon are going to attack him. Let's remove DC. That's gonna suck. Back to Willie.
Jesus Christ, Amanda.
What? My toe is broken.
The two Pokemon emit this high-pitched screech that is directed at my show. One of them is definitely louder than the other one, and my show, grasping the sides of his head, becomes confused.
Question.
Yeah.
With just by looking at it, does this Pokemon have two heads?
Yes.
Long heads.
No.
Beaks.
No.
Amanda.
Is it a bird?
It is Claire's turn if you want to use your bonus action to once again try to identify these
I do.
Pokemon.
What am I rolling? An animal handling?
Animal handling, yes.
Claire rolls a 15.
You correctly identify this Pokemon and announce to the group that it is Clink, the Steel type Pokemon.
Oh. Eee.
It's kind of cute.
Ugh. That's what Zuzu was stuck in between?
Yes.
Poor Zuzu.
Now remember, you can throw a strength saving throw. Zuzu can do a strength saving throw to try to be released from this.
Oh shit. I just noticed that Zuzu is vulnerable to steel.
I don't think this was a steel type move I used. Actually, I think it is.
Oh shit. Okay, what am I rolling?
Really
Saving
bad.
move? Strength?
Strength saving throw.
Zuzu's strength or my strength?
No, Zuzu's strength. You're not tearing it apart.
Where is your strength, baby?
That move was normal, so you're okay.
Oh, thank God. I don't see her strength on here.
It's in the middle of the page.
Oh, I see it. I see it. I'm rolling a d20.
Mm-hmm.
10 plus 2 is 12.
Oh, you just managed to... Zuzu just manages to shake it off.
Oh shit.
And...
God damn.
Because it was so close, you probably gave this Clink a really tough time for it. I'm gonna let you roll with advantage on this next one.
Woo! Yeah. So I roll 2 d20s.
Get it, bitch.
You know, I'm actually... Could I have my other Pokemon attack?
You have to send him out, but that would be an action.
Fuck. Okay, never mind. Zuzu, it's you, boo-boo. Need my other d20. Where is it? Here it is.
Plus, I wouldn't have given that one advantage, so just so you know.
Oy vey. Yeah, 17.
That hits.
I am doing... I'm doing water gun.
Okay.
3. My damage bonus is +1, but you said it's -1 thingy, so
Okay.
just 3.
It's not looking happy, and it's kind of turning to the other clink, and which that means there's 4 of these things because it's
shit.
One single clink is 2 heads. So
1 clink equals 2 clinks, so 2 clinks equal 4 clinks.
Right, exactly. So it turns to the other clink and kind of shakes, sadly. Now that they're gonna attack. One's gonna attack Zuzu. One's gonna attack Ghastly Glare. Does 16 hit, Rachel?
Yes.
Okay. And 17 hits Amanda?
Yes. Wait. I'm sorry. What does it have to equal or exceed my strength?
No, your AC.
Your
It's
AC.
the purple.
Oh, yes, it hits. For sure.
Okay. Oof. Glare takes 7 points of damage.
Oh, damn.
And Zuzu takes 4 points of damage.
Oh, damn. Okay. Oh, Zuzu.
And
Time to retire, you baby.
it is now Letty's turn. Now, I will say, a bonus action can be used to... I'll let a bonus action be throwing out a Pokemon. So you can throw out, or you can enter your second Pokemon, and then your regular action can be attacking. But Amanda, you took a bonus action to identify the Pokemon, and then you took a regular action to get away from the Pokemon. So technically, I think you shouldn't have had a chance to attack, but I was just being kind. So just throwing that out there so everyone knows. But now it's Letty's turn.
Okay.
Can my fungus only get experience by being out?
No. The way I do experience is that we divide it by the number of Pokemon present, and then give it out that way. So Fungus is still going to get experience from this battle.
Okay. Wait a minute. What can you do now?
He can wiggle happily. He can go just like that.
I think for now I'm going to attack the could I possibly use my extra action to see what the other Pokemon that we're fighting is?
Yeah.
Okay. What should I roll for?
Animal handling.
18.
You notice this is and I don't want to tell you wrong, so I gotta look it up, because 18 is pretty freaking good. Yeah, it's the Electric Steel Pokemon Magnemite.
Woo!
And from that good of a roll, you kind of survey the area. One Magnemite is kind of rough. The other Magnemite looks pristine. One clink looks really, really rough, and one clink looks pristine.
Is the really, really rough one the one that's attacking us?
They're both attacking you. The one that directly attacked Glare was the one that's pristine.
Oh, well, fuck that guy.
The one that was gripping onto Zuzu is the really bad looking one.
I want to try for the really bad looking one.
Okay.
16?
Yep.
Four.
Okay.
Oh wait, there's a damage bonus too. Oh shit.
Yeah.
5. Damn, I could have done like 9 damage that last time. I need to learn to read.
Was that lick again?
It was lick.
Okay, so 5 points. Yeah, he's a little disrupted by that, and he definitely has his focus on you. Coming back to Willie, I gotta read this because my show is confused. Affected for 1d4 rounds, determined by attacker's roll. Okay. 2. Uses ability to take reactions and move. Ooh, that sucks. Oh, okay. Okay. What's going to happen? Willie is going to aim for the crappy looking Magnemite with another karate chop. Shoot, I don't think I've been doing... I don't know if I've been doing this stupid move. Dang, it's been forever. Oh! My show... Wait, hold on, let me do this. Oh! So, my show, after getting screeched at, shakes his head determinedly after the Magnemite's finish and lands a massive hit on the Magnemite, denting it, and it slams into the ground and faints.
What?
Ooh.
Damn,
Go,
son.
Michelle.
He rolled a D20 on that.
Woo!
And as a bonus action, he's gonna kind of bait the other one, so that in a position where the three of your Pokemon are kind of like backs together, facing out against these other Pokemon. The Magnemite, upset, does jack shit and just kind of flails frantically.
Alright.
Oh, actually, that attack wasn't supposed to kill it. God, there's too many things to read in this. Anyways, it's Claire's turn now.
Claire.
Hey. I want to send out Tintin instead.
Okay, you use your bonus action to send out Tintin.
Right. Can I do that like a second bonus turn?
Yeah. So Tintin comes out. Zuzu hops back at you, and kind of hides behind your leg.
Okay, and Tintin is going to use... Shizer. Guess he's gonna use Peck. And it is a nat 20.
Okay. Roll your attack. Roll your damage.
2, but my damage bonus is +1.
Actually, your damage bonus is that's your damage bonus, and then your move is +3.
Oh.
So you rolled a 2, right?
Yes.
So that's 4 for the D20, +3 +1. So, and you're attacking the one that was gripping on onto Zuzu, right?
Yes.
It Tintin flies into the air and pecks into the clink, and its two parts kind of shrivel around, and it ends up in a way where one of the heads is kind of one of the heads is knocked unconscious. It's just kind of dragging the other one down, and the other clink head looks really, really bad. It's very bad off. Now they're gonna try.
Yes, Tintin. Good.
They're gonna try to attack you. Well, one's gonna try to attack you. One's gonna try to attack Glare. Oof. 17 to hit, Amanda.
Probably. Yes.
Does 12 hit Glare?
Yes, that's like exactly enough.
Damn. Actually, both the clinks angrily shift around and begin to buzz with a little static charge, and that's all that happens.
I don't like that.
And is now Letty's turn. Letty.
Okay. We've got a
Letty, be
really bad
careful.
clink, right?
Yeah, the one by Claire.
Let me at him, man.
All right,
With that lick.
let's go.
$15.
Barely misses.
What?
Really? Are you serious?
Glare approaches the clink, and it sees it happening and buzzes a little more frantically at Glare. And Glare kind of thinks about it and kind of makes the decision. Maybe I shouldn't touch this thing that's like shocking around in front of me. Let me check something real quick. Willie comes up, and you notice Macho jumps backwards as Willie pulls a Pokeball out of his pocket and throws out his Slugma, which I don't remember what his nickname was. It's not on the sheet. And Slugma is aiming at the Magnemite.
Ew!
Fuck. And it kind of sprays fire all over, but doesn't directly hit. The Magnemite in return. Let's see, red. Oh, well. The Magnemite shoots out a wave of waves of electricity, but Slugma holds through. He don't give a shit. And now it's Claire's turn.
Okay, well, I am going to try and take out that shitty Magnemite.
Okay.
Tintin using Peck.
Okay.
It is a 13. And my attack bonus is +3.
That just hits.
Oh shit.
Okay. Oops, I'm sorry, Piper. I roll a 4, but my damage bonus is +1.
Again, Tintin kind of goes on a roundabout path after pecking it. When it comes back, it knocks both of them onto the ground, and they separate and slide across the metal floor, slide in separate directions as they faint.
Sounds like it hurt. Oh my god, yay!
Yeah.
The clink that's been focusing on Letty roars with electricity and charges at Tintin. And that definitely is going to hit.
Oh shit.
Oh! 8. And it once again pulls apart, separates, and when it does, you see this electrical charge stacking in between them. And it captures Tintin between them and slams back together, both heads slamming back together, and does 9 points of damage.
Oh my god, poor Tintin.
Now, yeah. Never mind.
And these are the gear boys, right?
Yeah, that's the Gear Boys. And they are not... They did not grapple you. They did not grapple Tintin. So they slammed back together and then kind of pinched Tintin out of it. And when they pinch back together, it does that awful noise that those stupid magnets that everyone in middle school had. And then they hit each other and and they seem pretty fucking pleased with themselves. But now it's Letty's turn.
Letty!
Alright. We just have the shitty Gear Boy and better Gear Boy, right?
There is a Magnemite that is pristine and a pissed off Gear Boy who is no longer pulsing with electricity, by the way.
Well, I'm gonna go after him with that lick.
Alright.
15.
The electrical charge was what actually boosted its AC, so that actually hits this time.
Lit. Okay. And
Letty. Letty.
4.
Yeah, that does some damage. He's already pissed off, and he's definitely not having it now.
Fuck yeah.
Good job.
Willie is gonna try to hit this Magnemite. I'll count that. Is that gonna be... Ooh, snap.
What?
D6. Oh, that sucks. It shoots. The Slugma spits out a ball of fire, and it lands on the Magnemite this time, and the Magnemite flashes red as it continues to burn.
Oh shit.
Oh shit! Being burnt sucks.
Excuse me.
Oh shit! Bless you. Proficiency. Damn. It turns to the Magnemite, and you hear it kind of give out a quiet cry as the burn starts to inflict him. He charges back at the Slugma. Oh, that was gonna hit either way. Damn, exactly. And it shoots a ball of electricity at, or actually it taps its magnets together right in front of Slugma's face and zaps it. But Slugma actually kind of takes it like a fucking pro. Not gonna lie, it's pretty fucking admirable. And it is now Claire's turn.
Okay. I think I want to try and take out the nice Pokemon.
The
Better
Clink.
one. Try and dumb it down some with a pick.
Clink?
Yeah, Clink.
Okay.
Hold on, that slid. I'm sorry. That is a 18 plus 3.
That definitely hits.
Okay. 2 plus 1, 3.
Are you sure?
I am sure.
What are you doing? Peck again?
Yes. Doing.
It hits it. It doesn't look like it really kind of disturbed it all that much, though.
God dang it. Someone needs to die.
Oh shit. Claire and Letty.
What?
Both of you roll a d4 for me.
Oh, shit. Which one is a D4? It's this one. Schweizer.
2.
4.
Looking. So, Tintin comes up and pecks at the Clink, and it barely, flinches. It kind of gives like a snarky smile to Tintin, and then that pisses Tintin off, and Tintin rams its head straight into Clink, and that definitely moves him, and he goes flying back into the mouth of Glare, who chews him up for a second and then spits him onto the ground.
What?
Where he is
That's right, my boy.
fairly pissed off. Or, well, fairly disturbed by the situation.
It's my baby.
And it is now Letty's turn.
I want to finish the job with that asshole.
Alrighty.
With more lick. Probably 9.
I'll give you advantage on this roll because he is down for the count. Or not down for the count, but he's on the ground now.
Wouldn't be that. No, it wasn't any better.
I was afraid of that. Well, you did do some badass shit when he just got a crit fail, so.
Shoot him up.
Yeah.
At least there's something that I can do. Just fuck everything else up. It's all right.
Turning back to Willie, he has. Let me see. That's rock. He's resistant to rock. Okay. Okay. Fuck me. I'll do that though. He spits another ball of fire at Magnemite. And the Magnemite is not looking good. He is fairly upset. Damn, that just hits. 4. and he once again zaps angrily at Slugma. Slugma's still shaking it like a champ, though. Going down to Claire.
I would like to make a quick interruption very quickly.
Mm-hmm.
To just say that I am very thankful that we live where we live.
Mm-hmm.
Someone just posted something about voting. You want to know how long their wait was?
What?
3 hours.
Fuck that shit. Where?
I guess in Chapin. Oh.
Let's go,
In Chapin?
Yeah, because Terry posted it. Chloe's mom.
Oh my fuck.
I'm using Peck, by the way.
Maybe I need to go tomorrow.
Oh, shit.
Amanda, I'm going to give you advantage on this roll as well.
Oh, okay. So roll again?
Yeah. You might have just saved you.
Oh, it was worse.
Yeah. Well, what was it? What was the better one of the two?
3.
Okay.
Plus 3 is 6.
Yeah. It doesn't do anything. They're just kind of ganging up on this Clink now, who's like sitting on the ground.
It's like hovering over him, like, what?
They start closing in on him, and suddenly he just bursts with electricity. Kind of sends them back a little bit. Not damaging them, but but that's his turn. Now it's Letty's turn.
I'm gonna try to fuck him up again.
All right.
Now you fucked up.
Do you want? Is he still on the ground? Do you want me to roll with advantage or what?
No, this is just gonna be a regular roll.
Okay. Oh yes. After my modifier, 20.
That definitely hits.
Yeah.
Too bad. If I'd rolled an 18, it would paralyze him, but not today. All right. 7 damage.
Total.
God.
Yeah.
That lick throws him back on the ground, despite his electrical little outbursts there, and it seems to be crying slightly.
Oh,
I didn't want to cry.
Willie tries to have Slugma attack. It does not. Magnemite gets burnt again. This Magnemite's not gonna be happy. Dang, it is just killing it. Oh! It leaps forward and shocks Slugma. And Slugma definitely didn't take that one like a champ. He kind of bends over a little bit, hunches over, and lets out kind of a deep sigh from that one, and is breathing heavily now.
Slugma dead.
No. Back to Claire.
Oh, use Peck. On that little bastard.
Mm-hmm.
It's 4 plus a 3. That's a 7.
That does not hit.
Did you hear me?
Yep, I heard you. It's
Say
gonna
anything
use...
to that?
Yeah, nothing happens.
He fucked up.
You didn't say anything.
I said no or something.
Whatever, I don't care.
It dodges out of the way and clamps down on Tintin's beak and does 5 points of damage.
What? 10. 5 points.
That's what you get.
Holy shit.
And that's
10 gonna die.
that's his move.
Ugh. Avenge me.
I'll try.
Well, don't sound so sure.
I'm not.
It is Letty's turn. I'm sorry.
All right. Oh no, you're good. Who looks the worst?
The clink.
Me. Let's get it on. Wait, never mind. It was a 3.
Oh my fucking god, what's happening?
The clink is enjoying this now. It's starting to smile a little
As
bit.
long as he's not crying.
And no, this is like he's enjoying that you guys are tortured. That's all.
What an asshole.
I just want him to cry.
I don't give a shit anymore. This thing sucks. I shout across the room. You're the worst. Go home, Clink.
The slugma shoots out another ball of fire, and it hits the magnemite, and it falls to the ground, and its eyes twitch for a second, and it doesn't move, and then it lifts itself back up and slowly floats back into position, and the magnets on its side start breaking away from its body, and there's a giant electrical current happening all around it, and it's glowing brilliantly, and its magnets are rotating, and suddenly you see a flash of that burn hit it, and it just all stops and falls to the ground in pieces.
Yes!
And Willie turns around, shrugs, and points Slugma in the direction of the clink. But it is now Claire's turn.
All right. And I roll a 13 altogether for peck.
That roll damage.
What the fuck?
What dice are you rolling?
D6.
Okay.
And I rolled a 1 plus a 1 is a 2.
It lunges forward. Tintin lunges forward to peck the clink. And the clink separates again and dodges the attack.
What?
You did not pass its AC, but I was going to give you the benefit of the doubt. Glaire's turn.
I'm coming
Not
out.
gonna attack?
It dodged.
Going. Fuck. 10.
What's your move dice, or what's your damage dice?
That's with the modifier.
No. Well, I'm saying if you were to attack, like what would the dice you roll for damage? What would that be?
I roll a d6 for damage.
All right, roll a d6.
8.
Oh, did you roll a 6? What was the roll itself?
Oh, the roll itself was a 5.
You confused the fuck out of me. I was like, how'd you roll an 8? I thought it was a
I didn't know
d6.
if you wanted the modifiers or not.
No, it's okay.
You blew your mind right then, didn't I? I have an 8-sided d6.
D6, yeah.
Surprise.
Glare takes the opportunity while it's separated to go to lick it, and it again dodges out of the way, and it's now kind of chuckling, kind of laughing at the fun of just watching you two try to finish it off, and
What a douche.
The only issue is it's not really predicting its own movements. It's brotherhead movements, and suddenly they are face to face, and they smack dab right into each other. And once again, you hear that, and they stay still right in the middle of the air for a second, and then kind of cartoonishly, they slowly fall to the ground and separate.
Oh!
And
Did we do it?
the Pokemon that had 1 health for the last 3 rounds finally
You're
faints.
kidding me.
One
You're
health.
kidding.
Because it had 6 health. I think Glare did 5 points of damage on it, and I was like, I'll give it to them. And I was like, no, don't cheat it. Like, just let it be. They could do 1 more piece of damage on it, and then you never fucking hit it again. So
Can we?
apparently not. So
Sorry, man.
finally falls down.
I'm just chasing it with my tongue, like, hanging out of my mouth, like,
the wall of sentries, it continues to stay turned off, and just ahead you can see where those things had turned off. It led power onto another table looking thing, and you see a screen fizzing, and you can hear Dr. Z asking what's going on. He's concerned for your sanity and safety.
Oh, now he's
alive.
concerned.
Well, he's been concerned this whole time, but you've been busy fighting, so he says, "Oh, good. Oh, joy. The table you see before you is actually a prototype for a Pokemon Center, in which Pokemon can be healed without being taken out of their Pokeballs. If you would like to test it out."
What? I would indeed.
Hell yeah. I would love to test it. My birth control alarm just went off.
So Willie, I'm assuming Claire, return their Pokemon into their Pokeballs, but all of your Achoks get onto the platform, and a small kind of wall, like a small door, seals them in, and you hear a sweet little tune, bum bum ba dum, and the door raises, and they are all perfectly healed.
All of our Pokemon?
All of your Pokemon.
Okay. Quick pause, because Claire needs to take her baby destroyer.
That's fine.
What?
Probably
My body purifier.
better if I
You're back.
just didn't, since Slugma out. Oh. Dang it, man, I can hear you banging around out there.
What is she doing?
I have my headphones on. I can still hear her walking around the apartment. She's so loud.
Dude, it's the feet.
Yeah,
We
it's
got
those
the
flat feet.
We walk like ducks.
Exactly.
We slap everywhere we go.
Dang, do you all have flat feet?
Yes.
Oh my god.
I have flat feet. Amanda has flat feet. Jessie does. I think Mom maybe has less flat feet than us, but she also does. My grandma does, and my grandfather did.
Jesus Christ.
What are we talking about, our flat feet?
Our
Yeah.
flat feet. It's like a multi-generational issue.
It's not just like, oh shoot. It's not just like any flat feet. It's like insane flat feet.
pancake duck feet.
Well,
Like, it is so fat.
babe, you need
So
to close the
fat.
door.
Y'all are gonna need
So
to get
flat.
me like a wheelbarrow to like get me out of these, like just to like wheel me away from the wedding after wearing those platform
Those
heels.
heels.
It's so, our feet are so flat that they do this.
Yeah.
Amanda, you need to close the door to the bedroom, please.
Yeah, you need to shut up.
Spud, come on in. Okay. None of my cats want to be with me at TM.
At
That
Cat
was
Tina.
disgusting. Got a headache.
After your Pokemon heal up, Dr. Z says, You're just around the corner from the control panel. You might actually be able to see it from where you are." And he kind of motions to your right, and sure enough, beyond the desks and more data towers that were kind of filling the project room, you see a copper box that has a lot of like little light bulbs sticking off of it, and it's completely dark. There's a screen on it, and again a little kind of keyboard attached to it.
Oh yeah.
And he says, "It's just like the console in the front room. You just have to press the restart button."
I pressed
Restart button. I pressed the button.
Fine.
You rush over there,
Race to press the button.
and you press the restart button, and there's a loud clanging sound, and you hear this, and the lights on the box start glowing brightly, and lights within the room start lighting up. There are machines, the data towers kind of roar into life, and again, a little bing comes from the screen on the generator, and it says once again Mitchell Power Company, with red lettering and a white background. And when it fades again, it has Dr. Z once again addressing the screen, and he says, "Hello again, this is Dr. Zaphania, here for entry number 12 on Project Porygon. We have successfully been able to phase Porygon's form from the physical world to the virtual world. Now, we are going to have Porygon generate energy in both planes, then transcend into the virtual realm. Everyone ready?" And you hear several scientists talk around him. And as he moves out of the way, you see a Porygon floating above a lab table, and it has a few wires attached to it, and it's connected to a giant computer screen. And Dr. Z says, "Ready, Porygon?" And Porygon kind of trills happily, and he says, "All right, Porygon, begin discharge." Good. And he turns to one of the scientists. "Now open the platform." "Oh my, what's that?" "Oh shit, stop it, stop, I said." And you see the screen kind of blur a little bit, and when you can see Porygon in the middle of the screen. It's got its eyes tightly shut, and it seems to be in a lot of pain. And Dr. Z starts running towards it. "Curse it, stop, Porygon, you can relax. It'll be okay." "Ow!"
No.
And he turns to the people and he says, "Porygon has shocked me. Reminder, do not touch him next time. Return, Porygon." And he holds up a Pokeball, and the Porygon re-enters the Pokeball, and the video shuts off, and there's a bit of static for a second, and then Dr. Z shows back up, and he says, "Oh, that was not a pleasant day. Today, my poor Porygon." And he just seems deeply sad, and he's sitting in a chair right in front of the camera this time.
Can you tell me more about what happened?
The materials in the lab were a little too strong for Porygon, and the power output that we were trying to maintain began to revert back onto the Porygon, effectively shocking itself. We did maintain perpetual motion, or perpetual energy, but the issue was all the electricity Porygon was emitting was sending itself right back into Porygon, hurting it.
Was he okay?
Oh, Porygon was perfectly fine afterwards.
That's a relief.
Now, I do believe I heard a door right outside the control room. I think the hydro room might have been opened.
Let's go look.
So you want to return to the entry hall?
Yeah.
When you return into the entry hall, you can see some of the lights are dimly coming on. Some of the computers at the front desk are statically, fizzing into life. And up on the catwalk, just like Dr. Z correctly assumed, the door to the hydro room has opened, and
Go in.
there's a deafening sound coming from that particular door.
What brand of deafening sound?
Yeah.
It sounds like motors running. You hear this like a really, really loud washing machine.
I'm intrigued. Let's go.
So walking up the stairs, Willie points out. He points to the ground and shows that on the stairs that you're walking up, they're actually divided into 3 parts. There's a slight crease in the ground that kind of splits the stairs off into 3. It doesn't get in your way or anything, but Willie just is kind of fascinated by it. And after looking over it for a couple of seconds, he just shrugs, and you all move on into the hydro room. Inside the hydro room, the catwalk is connected into the next room, and you are overlooking several large generators that are using rushing water to generate electricity. There's, in the middle of the room, a grate, and below it you can see a river, or like a funnel of water rushing by. On the south side of the room, you can see the generator that you had just turned on, or one just like it, in the south side of the room, again completely dark, and to the north is a stairwell that leads down to the ground level. And certain spots in the ground, you can see holes have been exposed, and some of those holes will fall directly into the rushing water below.
So is this some kind of like water pressure energy generation? I'm like thinking of the word and I can't say it right now. I don't know why. Maybe I'm just too tired. But maybe hydropower.
I was about to say, maybe we should make an investigation roll. Find out.
You can easily tell that the rushing water is generating a great deal of electricity from these giant machines, and it seems that it's a river that was like redirected from the outside to move directly through the building. So it is some kind of like hydro dam technology that they're dealing with.
Is there another terminal in sight?
Yes, it's on the south side of the room. That's a good word. I should use that more. Terminal.
I would like to approach the terminal.
All right. As you are walking, you kind of the catwalk wraps around the upper part of the room, and you have to wrap around with it. And you walk down the staircase. There are a couple of holes in the ground make an acrobatics check, both of you. And Willie will too.
Acrobatic. Did you like that song?
Yep.
It was beautiful.
I forgot we're recording.
Good job.
6.
Oof. Oh god. Ugh.
What is it, babe?
5.
Huh?
5.
5.
So Willie jumps across and kind of turns around expectingly to see you both jump and make it fairly short. And you land on the outer edge. But Macho and Willie help you up. Both of you roll a dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity. I roll a d20 for this as well.
Yep.
3.
Shoot. 15.
Better than me.
Claire, Macho is helping you up, and you're almost back on your feet. Letty and Willie as Willie starts pulling you up, Letty, a hand grabs you from below.
What?
And you hear coming from below you. And
Can I kick it?
sure, do a strength saving throw.
Oh. Strength. You're not going to believe this. A 20.
Oh, great! So you kick it, and it releases from you and gives another groan. And you can hear it kind of descend back into the darkness, and Willie continues to help you up. And as he kind of like reaches back to grab like your belt loop, bless you, to kind of fully pull you up, he the arm comes back and grabs him, and you can see it's a massive purple arm reaching out from the darkness. And
Can I try and identify it?
Sure. Roll animal handling.
Can we both attempt?
Yeah.
Got a...
7.
What's that noise?
I think one of the cats are fucking with something.
Haley, did you hear that?
Yes, Amanda, I just responded to it. I'll be right back.
What was it?
I don't know. Oh.
Yeah, my sinuses are really fucking with me.
It's the cats. What's that noise? Oh. I, by the way, got a 21.
They were both on the counter.
Kidding me.
Assholes. Alright. Letty, you roll a 7.
Oh, yeah.
And Amanda?
I rolled a 21.
It's very clearly a muck.
Oh, boy.
And as you see, as you're examining this Pokemon and identifying it, you get a good glimpse of Willie's terrified face as it pulls it into the darkness. As he pulls
Oh my god!
Willie into the darkness.
Well, we should probably follow him.
Yes.
You hear Dr. Z from a nearby panel on one of the machines and says, "Oh dear, I just saw that on one of the security cameras. Your friend. He's been pulled into the basement."
How do we get there?
We know.
There is a passage on the staircase, but we definitely don't have enough power to get down there right now. You'll need to turn on the power supply inside the room. Quickly.
Alright, well then let's do it.
Yeah, for real.
You rush over there a little more carefully than you did before. You find ways to kind of get around everything. And once again, this terminal has a screen, has lights, and a big return or restart button on it.
Amanda?
Click button.
I'm assuming you want to, so you click the button, and you hear Dr. Z say, "Hurry, we need to get your friend." And you could hear in the distance the movement of the staircase. It's like this great grinding sound. It's actually it's louder and more shrill than the machines around you. And as he's saying this, the white background red Mitchell Power Company comes up on the terminal. Now, are you going to stay and listen to the diary entry, or are you going to rush after Willie?
Oh shit. I feel like the good friend thing to do is to go save Willie.
No, but I'm really curious to hear what's on this tape.
Well, we could stay and listen to it if you want. But you know,
Would that be a shitty thing to do?
I'm gonna tell him that it was me. I wanted to come after him.
Huh?
If he's like, "Why didn't y'all come after me sooner?" I'm gonna tell him that it was your idea.
Okay, let's go.
So you're running after Willie?
Yes.
As you run out of the room, you quickly hear the message fade away. Entry 30, Dr. Z, Porygon, and that's it. You run up the catwalk back out into the entryway, and that cutaway that was in the stairs, you notice the stairs have descended now, and they kind of go both directions, up and then down into a dark basement below. And you can hear the groans of the muck underneath.
Can we get down there?
Yeah, you're free to get down there. I didn't know if you want to check anything out first. All right, Amanda, you too.
Yes. Let's go.
So you get down there and you see the muck clear as day in the middle of this. Well, clear as day in the middle of this dark room. There's one kind of like spotlight on him in this little battle arena, and you can hear somewhere off in the distance Willie muffled calling out to you both, and of course it's a little more hoarse because of his messed up throat. But the muck sizes itself up as big as it can and gives out a great little roar, and we can get into battle.
I'm ready.
Ooh.
Okay.
That totally makes sense for muck.
20.
Fuck yeah.
I forget. What is Muck? He looks like a poison type.
You rolled a 21, right?
Yeah.
see.
I rolled a nat 20.
Oh, I meant Amanda for your animal handling.
Oh, yeah, she did. 21 for the
Yes.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, he's a poison type. You totally can figure that out.
Okay, then I am using Tintin instead.
Great. You throw out Tintin. What was your initiative?
My initiative?
Yeah, you have to roll initiative to fight.
Oh. It was a bless you.
Thank you. It was a cough.
It was a 10.
Okay. Is that with the modifier?
Yes, I don't have a modifier.
Oh, that's right. This one should move a little quicker. All right. Well, Letty, it is your go.
We're licking, boys. Look, I don't make the rules.
Lick it a dick.
Wow.
11.
That does not hit.
Did you hear me?
Yes, that doesn't hit.
I thought it didn't.
Sorry.
Okay. Well, never mind, guys. We're not licking today. Sorry. I'll see myself out.
Goodbye. Letty leaves.
Glare goes to attack, but is interrupted by Macho, who has been, running with you all, and he runs forward to attack. Ooh, perfect. And he does a swiping low kick.
Ooh.
And he does 11 points of damage.
What?
Whoa, my
Oh,
show.
Let me just do something real quick. Yeah. Okay, Masha does a low kick, and it really gets the muck going. But Claire, it is your turn next.
Well, I rolled a 19 using pack 19. My attack bonus is +3.
Damn.
Yep, that hits.
All right. And I roll a 6
Is that?
Damn, son.
Let's see.
with my damage bonus.
With your damage bonus and your move bonus.
I have a move bonus.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's why it says 1d6 plus move.
D6 plus move.
So you choose the higher modifier between strength and dexterity. So that's dexterity.
Remember, move power, it'll tell you which one.
Why haven't I been doing this?
I don't know. You were supposed to be doing it this whole time.
Shit, where am I looking?
What did you roll?
I rolled a 5.
Okay, so you do 9 points of damage,
Whoa!
Oh!
and you can look at it while he goes. So Muck is fairly annoyed, obviously, from just being attacked out of nowhere.
Oh, he took our friend.
Oh yeah.
That's what you get, fool.
And he once again kind of builds up really, really big like before, and then slumps down. And this time when he does it, you see purple gas escape from what you assume are orifices all around his body and fill up the area all around him.
Delicious.
He he then just kind of roars in anger, and is back to being Letty's turn.
Fuck yeah, we're gonna lick again. Let's
Okay.
see if we lick. Never mind. I'm sorry. It was a 1. I ain't doing anything.
Ooh.
I'll see myself out again, lads. Do I hurt myself in my confusion?
It kind of barrels forward, and gets a good spray of the poison, and is now poisoned. You have... Wait, no, hold on.
I am poison resistant.
Okay, well, never mind.
It's not immune, but...
Then... Well, Ghastly's part poison type, right? Yeah, he's ghost poison, so it's not going to affect him. Okay, then we need to do something else. He flinches from the kind of intensity of everything happening, which means on your next roll, you'll have disadvantage.
Okay.
I'll make it fairly simple. My show goes in for another sweeping kick. Ooh. And he does. Ooh. Did I do that again? Yep. He does another low kick and takes another 11 points of damage off of Muck. And he has to make a Constitution saving throw. He fails. And Macho also takes 6 points of poison damage from the gas.
Woo.
And it is now Claire's turn.
Okay. You doing peck? I rolled a 9 plus 3 is 12.
That does not hit. Roll a Constitution saving throw for me.
Okay. Shut up. A 16 plus 1 is a 17.
Oh, I forgot to add my move bonus. Tintin takes 3 points of damage from the poison gas.
No, Tintin. Ooh, Tintin.
Alright. Muck kind of flings about, and you see parts of him splat around. He seems fairly angry. And
He flapped happily.
He flapped unhappily. He's pissed. He's fucking pissed. It is Letty's turn again.
Alright, let's see how much I can screw this up with disadvantage. Ooh. You have got to be fucking kidding me.
Shit.
Bailey.
What'd you do?
What'd you get?
The first one I rolled a 16, and the second one I rolled a 1!
Oh my god.
You're kidding me.
What happens to me now? I think I'm just out of luck, man.
I've got a good one. And remember I'm good right next to you, con save. Because Glare goes to lick at Muck, and Muck grows really, really big and slams 2 hands on Glare and swallows Glare.
Oh my god!
Oh my god.
And gives out a disgusting burp. And you can see black smoke billowing from his mouth.
Did I just lose my HOC?
He's not dead. I will at least say that.
All right.
Oh,
was
shit.
Can I, would it be possible for me to use a bonus action to throw out my other Pokemon?
Sure, I'll let you do that.
Fungus Amoongus, I choose you. Fungus.
Seeing this, Masho runs forward and he jumps in the air and he does a flying kick. And Muck was ready for that. And he opens his mouth and he swallows Masho.
What is going on? Why are all of our Achox being swallowed?
Glare, it's your turn.
Oh my god, I don't want Tintin to get devoured.
Shit,
16 plus 3 is 19.
that hits.
Okay. Rachel, you look really distressed.
I'm reading.
Okay. So explain this to me. I rolled a 3.
Are you using Tintin?
Yes.
Alright, so
Right.
3 plus your move. Your move is either the strength or dexterity modifier. So you choose
Okay,
the
I'm going to
higher
choose
one.
3,
Yep.
which is dexterity.
So now,
3 plus 3 is 6.
yep, plus 1 damage bonus.
Is 7.
Right. Now roll a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, shit. Okay. Why? Because he's trying to eat me?
No, because you're flying through the poison gas.
Oh, 14 plus 1 is 15.
Alright. You take 3 points of damage.
God fucking damn it. 3 points?
3 points. And
Jason's going through the ringer.
lucky
Don't you dare
you,
say
you're the... Oh, well, no, Fungus is out there. But you are, as far as Muck understands, the only Pokemon nearby that he has not eaten. And he swipes at you, swipes at Tintin, but misses. Letty, roll a Constitution saving throw for, what's his name?
Fungus.
For Glare. No, for Glare.
For Glare.
Yeah.
$17.
Roll a d4.
3.
This smoke billowing out from Muck's mouth stops. Actually, it reverts and starts sucking itself back into Muck. And you see Muck kind of grab at what you imagine would be his stomach region and close his mouth really, really tightly. But a ghastly shoots straight out of his head, dealing 3 points of damage.
Hell yeah! That's my boy.
Tight.
My baby.
Good. I thought it was a girl.
No, both of mine are boys.
Masho is not as lucky.
Oh no, my show.
He's stuck
Did you ever
inside.
find my fucking Pokemon.
Yeah, Amanda, come on.
I'm gonna need you to sit down.
Claire.
It's pronouns.
Oh, I'm
are
sorry.
him.
Fungus still has a chance to attack. I'm sorry.
Can you define flinch for me? Like, what is that?
It in the games it means that the Pokemon doesn't attack. In this, it says disadvantage on attack roll, skill check, or saving throw it makes before the end of its next turn. If it activates a move that requires a saving throw, the target has advantage. So basically, he'll have disadvantage on his next attack.
Okay. And Amanda, you've got Tintin out.
Yes.
I'm going to try growth on Tintin. So,
Ooh.
a creature in range or you grows slightly larger, gaining the ability to add a d4 to any attack roll or saving throw for the duration.
Okay.
Because you seem to be having better luck than me. So.
Thank you.
Let me see. Wait a minute. Okay. Well, I rolled a fucking 8. 8, 9, 10, 11.
I don't know what that's going against.
I don't know either.
How about this? I rolled a 10. So, Tintin grows in size.
Yay! Now
So your
I'm
next-
Big Bird. Oh, my toe!
Your next attack or saving throw, you get to add a d4.
Yay. Okay.
So
Ouch.
it's all you, Claire.
So me, BB, I use Peck, and I roll a 12 plus 3 is 15.
That does not hit.
Well,
You're
did you
fucking
add the
joking.
d4 to your attack roll?
That's for. I think
And
that's for.
not-
I think that's for damage.
Is it?
Yeah, I think that's what it's supposed to be.
Okay.
Well,
Well,
no, I'll say that it's for the attack roll, which means you would automatically pass
okay.
because his AC is
Because I
16.
thought about it and I was like, would it be attack or like to hit, or would it say damage roll?
I guess it would have been damage roll if it was. Yes. Yeah. So yeah, you managed to because if you roll a 1, you're still gonna hit him.
Woo!
So yeah, that hits. Go ahead and attack.
So I never did anything.
Okay, I rolled a 2 plus my dexterity. 6.
And that's plus the 1 too. Oh yeah, it is.
Excuse me.
All right.
I'm very sorry.
Roll a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution. My Constitution saving throw equals. Oh God. 4. Go ahead. Tell me how much damage do I take?
You take 7 points of damage,
Yikes. Tintin is
and
about to die.
bless you.
Thank you.
This time, when you when Tintin pecks into him, a little bit of that muck juice just kind of gets on him, and Tintin is now poisoned. He has disadvantage on ability and attack rolls, and you take the amount of damage proficiency at the end of each of your turns until the poison is cured. Your proficiency is +2, so go ahead and take another 2 points of damage off.
Oh! No!
Yes.
I don't want to. Tintin's almost dead.
This last hit has really put Muck in a bad spot. And seeing that fungus on the ground has kind of got him riled up. Fuck me, though. Muck cannot hit worth a damn. So Muck is just kind of riling around in anger. And it's top of the order. Back to Letty.
Okay. And Ghastly is free now, correct?
Ghastly is free.
We listen.
Help me.
Listen.
Yeah, okay.
Never mind. I rolled a 4.
I'll give you advantage on this roll because Ghastly did do some badass shit a second ago.
I really hope it pays off.
Let's
Thank
hope.
you. Oh shit! 19.
What?
Ooh.
Oh, hell yeah.
And doesn't that mean he flinches?
No, not for. Wait. No, it doesn't. Because I got a 16 and it says on 18 for lift, the target becomes paralyzed.
Oh, okay.
So, no, but.
But he gets hit.
6 damage. B.
What was that?
Not bad.
My Marco Polo. Sorry.
He's resistant to poison, right?
Ghastly? Yes.
Okay. For this round, I'm gonna let him forego the poison gas.
Word.
My show, is still struggling. Actually, you know what? He does manage to get out, but he doesn't do any cool shit on the way out. And he's gonna take 6 points of damage. My show's not looking happy. Buck's pretty upset too, though. Claire, it is your turn. What can...
Maybe I should get...
Let's see.
I'm thinking I would like to give Tintin a rest. He's not doing too hot.
That might be best.
I send out Zuzu.
Tintin returns to his ball. As your bonus action, Zuzu returns, and Zuzu may attack.
Zuzu uses water gun.
Okay.
It does not hit because I rolled a 2.
But he definitely tried. That's what matters. Muck sees a new playmate. Rolls a 14.
Oh, Jesus Christ. That does hit.
Well, I guess I deserve that. Does 6 points of damage.
You're fucking joking.
And I read this incorrectly. Tintin should not have been poisoned.
No.
But he was still looking bad. But I did a little extra to remedy that. Anyways, back to Letty.
I'm gonna use Toad.
Okay.
And I'm gonna try it.
Toad?
Let me see. Blah blah blah.
Trying to get it killed?
Fuck. Well, it didn't hit. I rolled an 8.
He flaps happily.
Rachel, why?
Does what he does best. Ooh.
Man, that's a shame because Fungus has some cool fucking moves, man.
Yeah.
He's interesting.
All right.
He's just too
let's see.
cute. I wish he looked like this forever.
3.
Oh, we all. I wish
I
I could just flap and be happy.
As Macho escapes from the muck, he sees it, aiming at his fellow Pokemon, his friends, and Muck lunges forward a little bit, and Macho karate chops his hand off, which isn't really much of a feat because the sludge just kind of goes right back into Muck, but it gives off a very, very annoyed groan at that. Um, and I gotta do this. That's fine. And now it is Claire's turn.
Well, I roll the same spiel did before. Water gun.
Mm-hmm.
I roll a 10, and I have a... Hold on. Roll a 10, but I have a +3 attack bonus, so 13.
That doesn't make it.
You're fucking joking.
Nope.
I wanna die.
A little extra.
But he's coming down on you.
Fuck.
And he does... Ooh, Shiza. Is Zuzu at full health right now?
No. What did he roll?
And Zuzu is vulnerable to poison, so the roll was doubled. He does 17 points of damage.
Zuzu is dead.
He's fainted. He's fainted.
Zuzu is down.
But
My baby.
Muck has smashed a giant hand, one that doubled in size after Machop cut his off and slammed it into... Actually, you know what? Back up.
What?
Zuzu's fine.
What?
Zuzu's fine. She has 10 points. She gets her health back. He smashes down on Masho, and Masho is has fainted.
Poor Masho.
Oh, you spared me.
Yeah, I'm trying to be nice. Trying to help you out.
Nice DM.
Letty, Letty, is your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna try a little licky.
All right.
20!
Ooh.
At 20!
Alright, roll your damage and double it before adding all your modifiers.
11 damage. And the target becomes paralyzed.
Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Okay. Claire, it is your turn. You have advantage on this roll.
Fuck yeah.
You're welcome.
Okay.
Don't say I never did.
I want to roll. I have advantage, right?
Yep.
So I can roll again.
Yep.
Yes. You're welcome.
It's not that you can, it's you will roll again.
Okay, ooh, thank God. Oh, that's probably not gonna hit though. I just rolled an 11 plus 3, so 14.
That doesn't hit. What's your damage die?
My what?
What's the damage die for whatever move you were doing?
Damage is E6 plus move.
Alright, roll a d6.
Okay.
I'm assuming you're doing water gun, right?
Yeah. Ooh, I rolled a 6.
Zuzu sprays frantically. And
gross.
sprays and spray and pray, and she does
Oh no!
She does hit the muck a little bit on that.
Zuzu farts everywhere.
Zuzu. I blush and I'm like, Zuzu, and I kind of like smack her and I'm like, what the fuck?
Let's see what this is.
Zuzu blushes too.
Oh my god.
It Muck goes to move and is paralyzed in place.
By Zuzu's spray?
No, by the lick that paralyzed it. And it's top of the order, Letty.
We're gonna lick again.
All right.
16.
That just hits.
Fuck yeah. Five damage.
With that, the muck vibrates violently, and he was reaching a fist up to pound at Zuzu, its next target, and you slowly see as bits of its fist are falling onto the ground, and it kind of dissipates and flushes into a small puddle on the ground that drips through a grate sitting underneath it, and the muck is gone.
Woo!
As it disappears, you can see Willie off to the side. He had been covered in some of this, sludge, and the sludge has gone away, and he bolts forward to Macho, who, after, falling into Willie's arms, gives off a slight smile and a very timid thumbs up.
Aww.
And
Baby.
as you're down here, you notice two things off in the shadows behind where the light doesn't reach. Why don't we all roll a investigation?
Oh shit. 13.
Wait, why is everything so hard for me? Excuse me. I am so sorry. That was probably very loud. Hold on. Wait. I don't know what that is. Is that a 6 or a 9? It's a 6. 10.
You all are looking off in the distance. Willie and Claire can see the very obvious outline of a terminal sitting on the far wall. Letty, you notice tucked away by the terminal, you notice something on the ground, and it looks like a shoe.
A shoe?
Mm-hmm.
Pick up shoe.
Yeah, I want to go look at it. Whose shoe would this be?
You come up to the shoe. It's very dark over here. It's hard to see.
Could I ask Claire to take a look at it? With his dark vision?
Claire is deeply upset.
What?
Why?
Claire,
Like,
he's not responding at all. He's just staring off into the corner, and he is disturbed.
well, I want to go see what's in that corner.
Well, I mean, where the shoe is.
Where the shoe is. And there's no way I can talk to him at all.
No, he seems kind of frazzled.
You know who can talk to Pokemon?
Is that all Pokemon, or is it your Pokemon?
It's my Pokemon, but I can ask Zuzu to take a look.
Well, actually, that refreshes every day, and this is still the same day.
You asshole.
Oh,
He saved your ass
yeah,
earlier.
seriously?
He could have let you crash and burn.
Why can't I hear the sweet sound of Daddy DeVito's voice once more?
Masho sees what you all are looking at and puts a single hand on the shoe and then backs away kind of quickly.
What is the shoe? Can I investigate the shoe?
Yes.
God damn, I roll an investigation roll. Fucking Christ.
Can I roll it?
Yes.
Damn. I got 8.
21.
Oh, thank God, Rachel.
I have lots of investigation points.
The shoe is still on the person who is in the fetal position, decaying next to the terminal. They have what looks to be like some kind of helmet with wires that are connected to the terminal itself. Beyond this, you can't distinguish any features on the body because it is so badly decayed and so it's in such a rough shape. And as you all are investigating and looking at this body, Willie, kind of not looking, presses the restart button on the terminal. And the terminal lights up, and when it does, it shines the light onto the body, and you can see it has been long dead. And once again, the terminal flashes white with the words Mitchell Power Company, and you hear Dr. Z talk again. Hello. For the last time, this is Dr. Z, entry, my God, 62? Porygon and I have found the ultimate denominator of all the world's issues, life. Life was a mistake. I am fully committing my flesh body to sacrifice the betterment of the universe, as Porygon has promised me a place by his side in the virtual realm.
Oh shit.
Once we have transcended to the superior plane of existence, we will fully reverse the Whitecoats' progress on Project Odyssey to create gamma waves to take out life on this planet, and every life within 12 parsecs. And you hear Porygon trill in the background. It's time. And you see Dr. Z place a helmet on his head, and the lights on the helmet glow in a rhythmic pattern all around him, and you hear him groan, and you see blood and spit fall from his mouth as he gargles, and you see the light leave his eyes, and he slumps down. And this is the first time you've noticed. Every other recording has been inside the laboratory. This one is in the basement, and there's nothing but darkness except for that tiny light. And then suddenly all the lights go out in the recording. And after the video stops, you hear a voice say, "Thank you for allowing me to transcend fully. Thank you. for allowing me to kill everything. And you hear the power within the Mitchell Power Company blaze into life as all 3 terminals have reignited. And you feel the ground vibrate beneath you.
Oh man, I messed up.